famous Akiva Eiger, who later became a chassid, once said that when he was small, he was learning with his grandfather, Rebbe Akiva Eiger, and he witnessed the following story. Rebbe Akiva Eiger was sitting with his lifelong friend, the haChavas of Yaakov and Lissa, the Nesivas, and they were engaged in a heated discussion about a sugya. And just then, Rebbe Akiva Eiger's illustrious son-in-law, the Elegich Sam Sefer, came to visit, and he joined in the conversation. Rebbe Akiva Eiger had asked that such great tzaddikim were there, they should prepare a Suda, and of course the conversation continued on into the Suda. And one of the Bachrim from the yeshiva was called in, and he was acting as the waiter. It was a tremendous chuf, and he was bringing in the food, listening in to the conversation between his trips to the kitchen. And the haChavas was very adamant about a certain shita that he had about a sugya, and the Chassam Sofer asked many kashas on it. And the debate got very, very heated, and it looked like the Chassam Sofer won. The Chassam Sofer kept asking kasha after kasha, and he said that, I simply disagree with what you're saying. And the haChavas seemed to have some chalishas hadas. Rebbe Akiva Eiger noticed this, that the haChavas felt bad. So the next time, this bacher who was serving them came in with a course, Rebbe Akiva Eiger called him over, and he said, and what do you say about this? And this shamus, this waiter, he answered all of the kashas that the Chassam Sofer asked. Mamish defended the shita of the haChavas. And when this bacher finished taking apart all of the Chassam Sofer's kashas and answering each one, the Chassam Sofer began to cry. And he said, the emes, I was right. But if my father-in-law, Rebbe Akiva Eiger, would even command a stone to speak, that stone would also be able to freak me out. Because my father-in-law commanded that the honor of the haChavas should be defended over here. That's what happened. But Rebbe Eiger was sitting over there as a child, and he watched this entire episode. And he later told his Chassidim, he said, don't think that what the Chassam Sofer said was just a play on words. He really meant that. This bacher was a simple bacher who learned in the yeshiva. To even associate him with this group of three people, Rebbe Akiva Eiger, the haChavas, and the Chassam Sofer, was a double rochuk legamri. He was comparing a tiny, tiny pebble to Mount Everest. It was mamish no shreiches. He was Tava Bacher. And besides that, he wasn't even there listening to the whole conversation. He kept on going back and forth serving. He was just listening in from the outside. But what the Chassam Sofer said was emes le'amitai. In the heat of the conversation, it seemed that the haChavas had some chalishas hadas. Rebbe Akiva Eiger noticed that. He wanted to prevent it, so it was v'dibartem elasela. He spoke to the stone, and the stone started talking Torah. And the stone was able to answer all of the Chassam Sofer's kashas on the haChavas. In light of this story, we can perhaps explain a beautiful mahalach about the chet meriva that is found in the writings of Reb Shamshon Lefol Hershel Chaim Levrach.